How we doing, boys? How are we? How we doing, lads? What's going on? Put that there. Falling in love with you. I need. Um, oh, how we doing, lads? How are we? How's things? How be things? Um, falling in love. Right, we're gonna get into some packs because we've got a lot of them. You alright, mate? Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm good. I'm good. We don't take requests, Elliot, mate. So I will do the packs that we're doing, mate. Alright. Eventually, we'll get through all the packs. Hopefully, we're well, though, boys. We've got an absolute ton of these packs. Tell you what we do first. We'll open the 84 times 10s. The 84 times 10s will be the best things to start with, right? Right, we're going to start with the 84 times 10s. We get nothing in the first one, of course. How we doing, though, lads? We good? I don't ever wanna be you. Have we been up to much, or? Hey, Jibs, how we doing, mate? How we doing, good sir? Hey, Brooklyn, how we doing, mate? We alright? Harrison, how we doing? Kev, how we doing? Welcome to YouTube, mate. Yeah, sorry about yesterday, boys. I couldn't go live, so we, yesterday we got delivered the dossier, right? You know that brand deal I was telling you about? So we got delivered the dossier, right? We got them delivered. However, when I tried them out, it irritated my skin, so I couldn't use it, and my eyes a little bit swollen today, the left one. So I don't know if that's directly a reason, but right, we do get a footies. Who's this going to be then? That's going to be an English icon. No idea. Paul Scholes and who's that? Insigne. Is that right? Politano. Bez. Check every time you're playing with your time. Yeah, so hopefully you boys are right. Are all right. Have you boys packed anything or no? You packed anything? Hey Rainbow, how we doing, mate? How we doing, Jack? No, it's gonna be knockout royalties. So that's gonna be Lauren Hemp. Beth Mead. She's at City now. Fair enough. Afonso, it is. You're new here. Welcome in, Jack. Welcome in, mate. I did complete Lampard, yes, mate. I did. How's it going, Ellis Smith? How are we, lad? How are we, mate? The only thing you've packed is 97 Lookman. We got quite a lot yesterday, to be fair. So, yesterday, what happened was, I was, do you still do League SBCs? Not as much as I used to, Jones, mate. Not as much as I used to. Although we did make 800k in the last 2 days. So, and that is from League SBCs. So, yesterday, like I say, I was supposed to stream. I couldn't because I think I'm allergic to the new stuff that Dossier sent, like as a little sponsored thing. That'll be my part. But then I went to my sister's to watch the wrestling on the night, and while I was there, obviously I didn't have my PC or anything, so I just sat and grinded the game. I did loads of objectives and stuff, so we got Leonard Carl finished. We got Lampard done. We got quite a lot yesterday, so yeah, so we got Fede Valverde. Is that Cannavaro? I think it is. Hey, everything footy, how we doing, mate? Hey, Ellis, thank you very much for the gifted heart roses there, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, mate. You legend. Valverde is the goat. Valverde is very good, mate. I do like Fede Valverde. Yeah, we have a lot of packs today. We've also got the deep dive. So we've got the Ultimate Team deep dive, what's coming out for 27. We're looking forward to that. There's another Aiden Hazard. The idea here is to open the 84 times 10s to get all the other packs done. You just got Team of the Year and Mbappe. Go on, lad. Love that, mate. Love that. If you are new to the YouTube, make sure you do drop a like and a subscription. If you're in the TikTok, make sure you do drop a follow. It helps out massively. But yeah, we're just going to be opening packs until about 5 o'clock for the deep dive, so... I tell you what I will do, right? I'll open EA's YouTube page.
Here's what's new.
Pause that. Go to EAFC. Ultimate Team Deep Dive. I'll keep that on the big screen over here. That goes live in 48 minutes, and when that starts, we'll jump on that, alright? We'll jump on that. What's your highest rated? 99, mate. 99. What about yourself? Thank you very much for the follow there on TikTok, by the way, mate. Appreciate that. It's the Ultimate Team Deep Dive, Ellis. It's for Ultimate Team. So they'll show stuff like the gallery and stuff like that. Hey, Ryan, how we doing, mate? You good? Hopefully you are well, mate. Thoughts on SummerSlam Night 1? You know what? For the most part, I enjoyed it, mate. I enjoyed the most part, yeah. I didn't enjoy the Bella match. I don't like the Bellas, so I don't. I enjoyed Solo Sikoa. He's got a lot of the Rock about him. How we doing though, career mode, mate? You alright? Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. I did quite enjoy it. We've got an absolute ton of packs here, by the way. An absolute shit ton. I got almost every objective done that I'd missed yesterday. On dog duty at the minute? Ryan, I hope you enjoy your time off, mate. You deserve a little break there. Yeah, at the end, like, Michael Cole was calling it a classic, and I was like, it wasn't. It wasn't a classic. Are you watching the match? I won't be, mate. No, I don't watch pre-season friendlies. Cyprus, how we doing, mate? Welcome back, mate. Thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate that, lad. There's Xavi, by the way. Nobody's forgotten. How are we, mate? I'm fantastic, thanks. Why? Because it's pre-season. I don't watch pre-season games, mate. They mean nothing. You watched some of it last night, Ryan, yeah? Did you enjoy it, mate? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, Cyprus, I'm good, mate. How are you doing? Hey, Sunderland fan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Yeah, I don't watch preseason games. Like, I don't even watch, like, qualifiers for anything either, you know? You're getting a sleeper all the time out your packs. Well, make sure you use them as fodder, mate, you know? Too indestructible. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I mean, that was never going to be a technical match, though, was it? It was all about power. Hey, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok, mate. Appreciate that. If you are new to TikTok, make sure you do drop a follow. We are well on the way to 10,000. Michael Salgado. Fair enough. Worried about the season ahead. Yeah, you're linked with Isidore, yeah. Missed Brock. You didn't miss much, mate, I'll be honest. You didn't miss much. Yeah, it's changed a lot, Ryan, yeah. You want to see Brian Brobby scores? Nice. If we had a preseason friendly against Newcastle, would you watch it? No, it's a preseason friendly. I don't watch football that have nothing on. Like, I don't care about football that doesn't have anything about it. You know? All right, we get another footies. Left wing. Right, is that Chewinga? If Lewis goes. I mean, Lewis Hall might go, mate. But think about it this way, you get to reinvest that money again. Your new manager's a psychopath, by the way. You want to see Brian Brobby score? Me too, mate. Me too. No, exactly, career mode, yeah. And this is part of the reason, but it's against Newcastle. It's also a pre-season friendly that hasn't, it's not relevant. Yeah, he's a psychopath. Have you not seen the highlights of him, Jacob? Hey, Kieran, how we doing, mate? Like, he's scoring, he's putting his hands on, like, fourth officials and, like, arguing with officials and stuff. He's like a German Tyndall. The other once again. Can you see the team? Of course you can, mate, yeah. Yeah, you give me a minute. I don't have to. Hey, Reese, how we doing, mate? I don't have to know. Chilling, how about you? Yeah, same, mate, to be fair. We've got the deep dive later on for Ultimate Team, so we'll be having a look at that. I wouldn't be buying anyone, to be honest, mate. Just keep your coins. I'll just keep your coins, mate. That's going to be a Team of the Year nominee. Bet you'll love seeing the Newcastle downfall. To be honest, mate, right? And I've said this before. Are you getting FC 27 this year? Yeah, I'm getting the Ultimate Plus. My brother's a Newcastle fan, right? And so it's a lot it's like my life's a lot easier when Newcastle are doing well, is what I'll say. So I don't particularly enjoy watching Newcastle suffer, to be fair, because it makes my my life a bit difficult. 125 quid for FIFA. Yes, but you also get other stuff on top of that. It's not just for the game. Because people are looking at that price as just for FIFA. You get 5 season passes. You get 10,000 points. You also get other content on top of that. It's not just for the game. Oh, yeah, they've been raided, yeah. Yeah, Newcastle have been raided. No, I play on... No, you can't say, but yeah, but still, Kieran, it's not the same. Like, if it was just for the base game, 125 quid is too much. But you get 5 season passes, which is 10 quid. You get 10,000 points, which is about 65 quid. That's already 110 quid or something like that, right? And then you get the game, you get the icon, you get the player pick, you get the 88 rated Mbappe. You get so much for that money. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, but FIFA, it doesn't matter. Like, it is worth your money. What they price stuff at, that is well worth the value for what you get. Newcastle could possibly be getting relegated. I wouldn't say so. Jade, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the heart me as well. I wouldn't say Newcastle are going to get relegated purely because I think that the 3 teams that come up are going to get relegated. Nobody is making anyone buy the 120 quid edition. Exactly that, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it were, but the most expensive game ever. Yeah, but you're also not. You don't have to buy that. You do not have to buy that. If that was the only version of the game, I could see why people would have an issue with it, but it's not. You do not have to buy that. You know what I mean? You do not have to buy that. Centre mid, Brazilian, Premier League. That's going to be Bruno Guimaraes in a Sunderland shirt. Mental. Is that going to be Mora behind him? The problem is, right, a lot of people who complain about the price are still going to buy it anyway. And then they're going to spend more than that on points during the season. So, for me, it's just a silly argument, honestly. Why is the Arsenal kit extinct? They always are, Ryan. All the top teams are extinct. Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Bayern, PSG, Real Madrid. They're all extinct, mate. Well, what I'll say, right? Like, you're a Sunderland fan. Welcome in, Charlie. Yeah, probably Ryan. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the new game, right? Obviously, patch aside, right? Patch aside. I am looking forward to it. I am. Charlie, thank you very much for the follow there. Appreciate that. If it gets patched, it gets patched. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? They seem to be very, like, headstrong on this whole patch malarkey. They're talking about, like, not patching the game at all and stuff, right? And obviously we'll have to wait and see, but... Yeah, Ultimate Plus will be the best one for you to get, Ryan. Right. Oh, that's Mukiele? Oh my god, we got Noni Mukiele. What an absolute baller he is, by the way. And who's the double? Gabby Jesus, is that? Oh, is that Gabrielle? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah, not too bad at all. Yeah, it's not bad at all, that chat. You take that. What's his pens? Yeah, alright, chat, let's calm down. Yeah, alright, fair enough. And I got 800k there. Not too bad at all. Not bad at all, that chat. Hey, Kyle, how we doing, mate? Welcome in, lad. You've got one of the best teams, Noah. Who's you? What team do you support, mate? What team do you support? Joined to see Gabby, it was meant to be. Very true. Got to make the Messi nod and emote. Do you boys want that? Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you mean, yeah. If you boys want that, we can do that, yeah. Any predictions for the trailer? To be honest, mate, like, I want to see... The only thing... Hey, Gibbo, how we doing, mate? The only thing I want to see is what this whole fucking... the gallery is all about. Yeah, I'll get that for you, Ryan. Don't worry about that, mate. Hey, Alan, how we doing? Deleted user, how we doing, mate? How are we? But how are you getting all of the packs? They're all of these packs are objective packs, mate. Everyone can get these. They're objective packs. Season pass packs. All of these packs on this game here are stuff that I've earned by playing the game. All of them. A revamp in rewards. Yeah, there are revamp. The old chem system I don't think is coming back. Less promos or something that they're talking about, yeah. You're a Man United fan, Noah. Nice, mate. See to the bottom. Yeah, so apparently there's going to be less promos in this game, which people are saying that they said last year, but they didn't. They just had a slower power curve, and people assumed it was going to be less promos. They're going to be revamping rewards because apparently we get packs, SP, like, you know, the experience you need to get your season pass up. Apparently we're getting coins, packs, SP every game. I don't know if you get all three. You might get all three. You might get one of the three. We're going to have less promos. The promo squads are going to be smaller. And there's stuff like that in there, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. You got 500 liquid from the season pass. Hey, go on, lad. Love that. Yeah, so after every single game, apparently, you get coins and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how they do it. You don't know how you feel about non-rares not being a thing? Yeah, so for those that missed it, that's a good point, actually, that. So it's now just gold, silver, and bronze. It's not like rares, no commons, no rares. It's all bronze, silver, and gold. It's going to be interesting, though, to see how they do that. Because it means that a lot of cards will have a lot of value, though, in one regard. Because, you know, when, say, they do an SBC and a certain card goes to a certain value because, like, a certain value because it's required. Hey, Oreo, how we doing, mate? As Bukayo Saka. Because there won't be minimum rares and gold for SBCs. True, true. Good and you? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. We just packed Gabriel tradable. So that's a nice little 800k injection there. Bring the market back. To be honest, right, you know how I said earlier on, SBCs will require points? Yeah, they will, yeah. So every card is going to have like a value, a points value that would go in SBCs. So say if the SBC requires 120 points, and you've got a gold Vinny there and he's 120 points, just hand your Vinny in, and you've got the SBC done. You don't have to hand in like all these players. I'm interested to see how that works. Yeah, I said that as well, Oreo, yeah. I don't know how it's going to work because, like, SBCs have never changed since they brought them out, like 10 years ago. It's the first proper, like, update to SBCs since they've started doing them. It's interesting, for sure. Well, yeah, because it's an in-game currency. It's the same as, like, other stuff in, like, say, Fortnite, Kieran. Why they remove non-rares, it would be able to... Yeah, true. I mean, there's, like, a lot of these, like, changes that they're making, in theory, are very good, right? And it's a common thing with EA Sports, right? When they tell you about something or you hear about something, their theory is very good. But their execution of the idea isn't normally very good, so... Not for a want of trying, I'm assuming, but... But yeah. Have a good one, Ryan. I'll catch you a bit later on, mate. I'm actually looking forward to it as well, so... Yeah, you don't have to buy FIFA points for the SBCs. That's not what I'm saying. Every card has a point value. Yeah, I'm not saying that you have to buy FIFA points to do SBCs. Is there any reason for that, Oreo, or are you just not going to buy it? Is it because you're away, like on like work and stuff? Hey, Pro Clubs, how we doing, mate? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kareem Mud, yeah. It's... Hey, thank you very much for that follow, by the way, Teddy. Appreciate that. Like, it's a... You be working and you study, yeah. I mean, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Hey, Roman, how we doing, mate? Any good players packed? Yeah, we just got Gabriel. Tradable. So that's 800k we've just made. We'll be on 3 million coins by the end of the day. What about yourself, mate? Wrexham soon, you watching it? No, I don't watch preseason games, mate. Yeah, I don't watch preseason games. To be honest, Oreo, like, obviously it's all like, what's it called? Speculation at the minute, but apparently there's going to be less promos. The promo teams that are coming out are going to be less players in them. So, have to see how it goes, really. Because you know, when like you're excited for something, but you're also like reserved about it. No, no, they didn't say that for this one. They said they were going to slow down the power curve. They didn't say that last year. No, they said they were going to slow down the power curve. They did not say anything about less promos. It was the leakers that were saying stuff like that. They didn't say that at all, Connor. No, they said they were going to slow down the power curve, and people assumed, and the leakers said that it was going to be less promos. They didn't say that at all. They slowed down the power curve, if you remember, and because they were releasing like low rated stuff, and people complained saying it wasn't quick enough, so they turned it up roughly around about December, I think. They did slow down the power curve, yeah, because everyone was complaining that the Evos was shit. If you remember, everyone was complaining that the Evos was shit. They did slow it down, and then people complained, so then they had to turn it up again. No, they didn't, Kyle. No, that's what I'm saying. People just assumed. Right, so we've done all the packs for this. Slow down the Evos, but put the store packs. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Connor. Like, I don't know what to tell you, mate. Like, it's a business at the end of the day. Store packs should slow down. I agree. They should slow down. But at the end of the day, I think people lose sight of the fact that EA is also a business. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what I don't know what to tell people. See, the problem is, Oreo, is you can't win, right? So people wanted a slow power curve, right? Which means lower rated across the year. So everything's going to be worse, right? The problem is these days, right, it's in every game, right? Not just FIFA. But people don't want to grind and play for something. They want something immediately because they don't have the mental fucking what's it called? They can't sit there and grind a game for 8 hours to get something. I mean, look at how long people have been going on about exchanges, right? People were talking about exchanges in November. They don't want to put time into grind out SBCs to get to a final pack or a final whatever. They want one input to get, like, say, exchange an 89 card for 51 cards that can make player picks that can grind more packs. They don't want to put any effort in. They want immediate things. And they say, like, or slow down the power curve, right? Less promos, right? So you're telling me that on a Friday, hey, look, and how we doing, mate? On a Friday, when a non-promo Friday happens and they drop gameplay-related objectives, that people aren't going to go, oh, there's nothing in packs, it's dead. They're just too greedy. They're also a business. It doesn't matter what you deem is greedy. Like, what we need to do then is start calling Nike, Adidas, all these other huge companies who make profit and hundreds of millions of profit, like, for being too greedy as well. Because people have a go at EA because they're a gaming company, but look at 2K. 2K are far worse than EA are. Far worse. 2K are abysmal. Abysmal of a, like, company. No, 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 no. Yeah, but you're talking about profits and being greedy, Connor. You've just got a problem with EA Sports, it seems. I'm talking about business. I got it from an objective login that I completed yesterday. 2K make good games though. Not what I've heard. That's not what I've heard. Buggy, glitchy, that type of stuff, right? People have this deep-seated hatred for EA Sports. It doesn't matter what they do or what they say. Always call FIFA shit every single year they do. Yeah, Oreo. Yeah. They wanted more packs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What people want is they want um immediate stuff. They want good pack luck, but for nobody else. That's what they want. When I do play 2K games, I play WWE 2K. So do you think this game was good this year? At the beginning it was, yeah. Yeah, it was. When they first released the game, they gave us everything that they had promised. And then when people bitch, cried, and moaned about it, we got a patch that ruined the game. And that was in October, November. It was November time. It was the kickoff patch. It slowed the game right down, and it was awful. So what we got originally was the game that they had promised in the summer, right? We got that. Responsive. Was great to play. It was manual defending, right? Everything was class that they dropped. Yeah, there was a corner glitch. There was a kickoff thingy, whatever, right? Besides that, everything they promised we got. Then people cried. They got it patched, and we went back to what we've got now. So, I don't know what people want. Genuinely. But if you think about it, right? If you're trying to patch a game for millions of people who play the game differently, how do you patch it right? How do you make that game so everyone likes it? What they need to do is release a game and leave it. So they can change the game when people cry about it, but they can't. Yeah, so you're right. So your huge issue is the store, Connor, yeah? You don't, yeah, exactly. You don't have to buy the packs. That's what I'm saying. People have this agenda against EA where they just say everything negative about them. It's almost like they'll just burn and frazzle out if they say anything nice. Exactly. You don't buy them so it doesn't have to bother you, right? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. And again, we're just having a discussion. It's not like a disagreement or an argument. You know what I mean? Millions of people don't play on EAFC. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's the biggest sports game in the world. What do you mean? Like millions of people don't play it? Peaked on stream. Yeah, it's crazy. It's the biggest sports game in the world. Made by the biggest sports company in the world that make games. What's the point of me grinding all week, getting my rivals and champs not being worth anything because of the store packs putting the prices down? Also, hey, Danny, how we doing, mate? Welcome in, lad. Welcome in. What I would say as well is the value of the cards are also dictated by the players, right? Can guarantee Madden and NFL have similar flaws. Madden have worse. Madden's a worse game. Because I'll get back to the point in a second, Connor. So, with Madden, right? They have packs in the store that you can only buy with points. And they have bundles that you can only buy in points. We don't know what bundles are on FIFA because they don't release them. What bundles are is a huge selection of packs that you know, like in the token store. So in the token store, we have bundles where you can get like packs, picks, all these different types of things. On Madden, they have those. And on Madden, you can only buy them with points. You can't buy with coins. And so people keep talking about like how it's a money grab. On FIFA, you can grind the coins to then go and spend them in the store to get the same packs other people use with money. You can't do that on Madden. Hey, Luke, thank you very much for the follow me. Appreciate that. Didn't they add 100k packs into the first week? Yeah, they did, yeah. They did, yeah. Just going to say it now. EA sold 12 million copies of FIFA within less than the first 2 weeks of FC 26 dropping without including pre-orders. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're going off of the numbers on TikTok. User on TikTok, you're going off the numbers of like Ultimate Team. No, I wouldn't say it's nothing to do with store packs, Connor. It has a lot to do with store packs, but also if a card doesn't have the correct playstyles, it's also irrelevant. So if you packed a card, that card's then valuable. They're valueless. If you pack a card that has bad playstyles, it's useless. It's useless. It's got no value. They also hit 8 billion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, Horns, how we doing, mate? Hey, thank you very much for the gift and the heart. Appreciate that, mate. Like I said, people have this like deep-seated hatred for EA Sports and they can't talk nicely about them. It's mental. It's fucking mental. 88 times 3. Any chance of anything good from this? Right wing, French, Diaby? No. That gonna be a Dembele. Yeah. No, exactly, Oreo. That's a Ronaldo there. Hear that you can't use a card for months unless he's 5 million. That's not true, Luke. There's some cards that are discard that are really good if you put the right playstyles on them. But people think that value means a card's good, when that could just be rarity. You know what I mean? Now we'll open the Greats of the Game pack. See if we get anything nice from this. That's going to be Philip Lahm. I'll skip it. See if we can get like a cheeky Bale or something. Nope. Oh, I don't like the fact that they're doing it either, Connor. I'm not trying to argue with you about that, right? I don't like store packs. I really don't. But at the end of the day, they're there, and there's nothing we can do about them. Because it's a choice, and you can either buy them or not. The only thing you don't like about FC is the market and how fast the power curve changes. I mean, I'm just hoping that what they tell us for this summer is correct. Because like I said, what they told us last summer, we got it at the beginning. We got it at the beginning. It was a great game. It was really fun, right? And then people cried about manual defending and they just patched it, yeah. Makes the game unenjoyable. I don't think it does though, Connor. I don't think it does. Like, you've got to still have skill to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, they seem really headstrong about it, Lorcan. But again, like I say, it's annoying. It's annoying. Get rid of playstyles and bring back traits. I would be about that, yeah. Playstyles are also something that's ruined the game as well. How do you get good fodder? Premium mixed league upgrades, mate. Open the 87 plus. That's alright, mate. It's alright. I'll open what I need to. That's going to be a footies. This is tradable as well. Centre back. Belgian. Vincent Company. Who's the Leon card? Who's the Leon card? Oh, Duranville. Well, what I have seen is that they've changed how playstyles work. Before they were like they added boosts to whatever, but now they add a percentage. So unless your stats are high, the playstyle's going to do nothing. Have you been watching the stuff, Locke, and the videos and that they've been putting out? Or no? Yeah, so it looks like they've really balanced playstyles for this year. Obviously, we'll have to see, but from what they've shown and what they've said, it looks like they've balanced it a little bit. I'd recommend having a look at some of the stuff, Lorcan. What they've been talking about is really good. Obviously, it's the execution of that, innit? So, right, so we're going to have Leonard Carl and another Vincent Company. Deep Dive's at 5, mate. Deep Dive is at 5, 20 minutes. We'll be watching it as well. So, I'll be pre-ordering it for sure, partly because it's my job, but one second, boys. I'll be watching the deep dive, so I'll be sharing it, Roman. That doesn't matter. At least stats matter. Yeah, stats do matter now, yeah. Oh, is that Puskas still expensive? He's not. Fuck me. Yeah, I'll be showing the deep dive. Like I say, I understand why everyone has a problem with the game. But we also have to understand it's a community problem as well, right? How'd you get good fodder? By doing premium mixed league upgrades, mate. Well, they're saying, Luke, right? They're saying that they're adamant that they're not going to patch the game. They're saying that they're not going to patch the game. So, and obviously we've got to wait and see, right? We've got to wait and see. We need exchanges back. I mean, we don't need exchanges back, mate. We just need to make provisions unlimited. Provisions unlimited, remove SBC bans. Got a fun game again. That's going to be George Best. They've already said that we're never getting exchanges back like how it used to be, so... Let's just hope you... Have you not seen the video, Connor? Did you not see the video they put out the other day? You can literally just run past AI now. Yeah, so you just run past AI. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, that's a nice pack. Yeah, he's run past it, like... Because they've removed... Because in the game, AI was designed to tackle you as you ran past. Now they've removed the tackle. So now they can't just auto-tackle you. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, he's run past them now. Yeah, because they've changed the way like running styles work. So if you've got 99 pace, you run with 99 pace. Because the way, like for FC26, right, when you ran, it was limited by the animation. They've removed that. So now if you've got 99 pace, whether you're lengthy, rapid, lengthy, controlled, or explosive, you're gone. That's going to be Fede Valverde. Fede Valverde and who? Is this Newcastle's new winger? I believe they've just signed this fella. Or they're signing him anyway. Haj Musa. Got bored last weekend. You were defending with Mbappe. Fair play. Do what you need to do, innit? Like... Like, genuinely, right now, can't play... What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. You remember in FIFA 21 when the meta Pierce was broken? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, but if you can switch player in time, then you can get across, right? I'd go rapid, no? Right before this thing, I'll show you. We'll keep these packs for you twat for after 6 p.m. So if I go right, no, wait, 2 seconds. I'll find the video and I'll show you. Just bring back FIFA 19. Oh, we can't do that, look, and everyone complained that was a shit game, mate. This is something else as well. Where like people going on about all these different games, right? Right, what I'll do is I'll pause the music. What's after 6? I have no idea, mate. 7. FIFA 19 was horrid. I enjoyed FIFA 19 for the pack animation.
Backs, rebalance play styles, and deliver on more of the improvements to lose your marker AI. These curved runs help larger tackling range. You take control. Power away from the best way with something you've called out.
Right, here it is, right? Can you boys hear this? Exchanges better be back. I said this weeks ago, exchanges aren't coming back. Can you hear this, yeah?
AI defending. Your feedback is clear. Manual defending should be the best way to stop your opponent. So we've tackled that from a number of angles this year, taking power away from the AI and giving it to you when you're defending.
Right, so notice, right? Hey, Slums, how we doing, mate? So notice, right?
Your player will
What's this?
You when you are defending your
so,
opponent. Let's dive in. We've called out over and over.
Watch the first pass, right? Watch the first pass.
Clear. Manual defending should
Not
be
this
the
one.
best way to stop your opponent.
This one, right?
Tackled that from a number of angles.
Look at Virgil.
Taking power away
he wasn't
from
controlling him, he gets past him. This time, he controls him, he takes it, right?
You'll feel the difference as soon as
Didn't
you take
he, FC27 have manual defense at the start? Yes, it did, Jacob,
You'll
yeah.
also have a larger tackling range, a larger interception range, and a larger blocking range when defending manually. For example, the AI isn't quick enough
Look
to
at this
cut off the
example as
angle
well.
and can't quite reach to make the interception. But when you take control, that
so the first one couldn't get there. He switched in time, gets there and takes it.
Reach farther to win the ball.
Yeah, I'm alright, Slums. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Auto tackles in competitive gameplay.
There you go, Savage runs past him.
Will still be able to win the ball if your opponent dribbles right into them, but they'll almost never lunge for the ball or reach into
you know what I mean? He's ran past them there.
Teammate contain and team press in the defensive third.
They've nerfed team press.
will still get into solid defensive positions, but taking manual control will give you more tools to stop your opponent. We've also reinvented corners to reduce.
So that's what they were showing. And the FC26 was really good, Jacob. Yeah, at the beginning, mate. Yeah, it was. But yeah, that was that one. This game seems like absolute bollocks. What do you mean, Jack? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, mate? Change position. What? That's the that would be the what's it called? They've nerfed everything good to make it better for pros as per. That's not what they've done, Jack. They've made it so that you have to defend yourself, which is a good change. It's got nothing to do with the pros. Oh, well, then you be in for a little treat, Baggio. Watch this, mate. You wait there. Right, where is... 2 seconds. I'll find this and I'll show you something. This is something you might not already know about. How are you doing? I'm doing all right, Leon, mate. How are you doing? Welcome in, boys. Welcome in. Because I saw something very good the other day. I don't think a lot of people have picked up on because I've not seen anyone talk about it.
Well, everyone, we're now with an interview.
Right.
Hello.
How are we doing, Drink, mate? How are we doing, lad? Welcome in, Drink.
Into FC26. He's back again for FC27, giving us kind of alluded to it in the beginning, but I was thinking, is there one thing that you thought, you know what, this could really be the biggest game changer this year, would you say? Maybe a little sneak peek for one of my viewers.
I'm trying to think. There's
there's actually quite a lot of different features inside the game.
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's stuff that we haven't talked about, like the off-balance dribble. That
I think you need high agility.
Be able to like knock the player off the ball. That's on the whole Pina thing.
And they kind of went down that route, if that makes sense. All their stats are the same.
So the animations, so like
1 second, chat. I'm trying to find
the
it.
way it works is the shorter you are,
it's enjoying all the news for FC.
The actual dribble animations are. So
yeah, me too.
Long time actually, but I really quick on that one. Is a strength as well with the females because a lot of the 26. All right. Technically, it's just an amalgamation of, let's be honest, everyone. I think all the competitive players, the online players, the Ultimate Team, once everyone had that one card, natural. It was natural. I mean, to be honest, even
I I'm quite happy with the dribbling versus said. Well, we don't unfair. We know that was if you're shoulder to shoulder, bruiser is a
user playstyle
continues with the ball, whereas the weaker player, the better your
real team balance, correct? Maybe a little sneak peek for one of my viewers.
attributes are actually asking, because in previous years, 99 acceleration show this off, but we're not we're not following the animations as much as we used to do.
This is one of them here.
Meaning, it's all about the attributes now. Like if you have 99 acceleration attribute, you like that's what the player will do. He's going to run to match those attributes. Even if an animation says, "Oh, it takes a little bit longer," forget about it. Like we are saying, don't follow the animation.
Hey, Cabs, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the raid, mate. How we doing, lad?
What the attributes are
How we doing?
asking. Because in previous
Thank you very much for the raid. How was your
Yeah, the real is because there's a lot of people, of course, that we have to always remember.
How's
we talk
stream?
about competitive gameplay, like most of our conversation, but there's always that casual side that play the
are primarily targeted to the competitive scene. If you do want to play more casually, tackle reach their way. I can reach for. We're rewarding more the.
Well, I'm not going to say play style, but you have the interceptions. So let's say a player and you're defending.
It's imagine a group of.
I'm trying to find the thing he was talking about with press,
to the highest.
but I can't find it. How was your stream, mate? Hey, not too bad. Just played champs for Fulham. Fulham on your PMP. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Yeah, so basically, this guy said that there's new mechanics in the game, where if you're keeping a hold of possession, they've got new things in. If they detect that you're keeping a hold of possession, that your passes, you can't even make a 5-yard pass. If you're time wasting.
But all that to say is, should I do that? Oh, okay, maybe I can put in a cross or a sliding volley, help you with a cross inside the ball.
And I tried to mark that passing lane.
Play, we're asking you to switch, cut off a passing lane.
It kind of a bit like that.
Many intercept back.
Asking. So one thing was pressure. So teammate contain.
Is this it here?
Now,
I think.
Let's say that was a range before where you become really close. Now they stay a bit further apart. So the good thing is you're promoting the manual defending because now you have to switch to that player.
I think this is it here.
Yeah.
But what about pressing? Because one thing we know is a bit of an issue is wasting time. We know we've seen changes in the
Here we go. This is it.
With team press.
Yeah.
So there is a skill also manually pressing.
Yeah.
So how do you make sure that someone can still press the ball if someone is holding a ball, passing around the back?
If we detect time wasting,
yeah,
we will really make it difficult to continue time wasting.
Yeah.
So you know the change we made in 26 where if you
goalkeeper,
the goalkeeper, that was very like blunt in your face. Okay, we're gonna kick the ball out and give the possession back. We're doing more of those kind of things where if you are time wasting, your passes will just be slower. They're not gonna you're not gonna be able to make a 5-yard pass. We're just gonna say we do not want you to time waste.
There you go. See, right. So if they detect in game that you're time wasting, you're not going to be able to make a 5-yard pass. So, and obviously it's all due to change and stuff like that, right? And it's the whole believe it when we see it thing, right? So I'm absolutely here for it. They're making a lot of really good changes, some really, really good changes, and I'm excited for it. Obviously, I'm still hesitant because of the old patches and stuff like that, right? So, he's one of the lead developers in the game, so he can't lie for stuff like that. Because if they lie, they're open for like legal issues if they lie and stuff. That's why they don't really say much. You know, when on EA Direct, when they don't talk about much, they just tell you what's happening and then don't say much else. It's so they can't be sued. So they've got to be very careful what they say. And that's why they'll always finish something with like, it's always open to change, but we're trying to figure it out, or it's not a final product, or this, that, and the other. No, exactly, Logan. Yeah, exactly. Is it worth getting the Ultimate Plus? That's entirely up to you, mate. That's entirely up to you, Hugo. But yeah, I'm gonna go toilet. I'll put the music on for when I get back. I should be back, and then this should start, right? The Ultimate Team Deep Dive. Looking forward to this, by the way. I'll catch you boys in 2 minutes, okay? I'm just going to go to the toilet.
FUT Gallery turns your club into a living trophy room, featuring your favorite players in graded sets, and earns you rewards as you grow your club. Here's how it works. You'll see different themed sets in the FUT Gallery menu. Simply choose any players that meet the requirements, like an All Premier League 11, to complete the set. This isn't an exchange, so you'll be able to select any player you've had in FC27, even if they're no longer in your club. Completed sets get graded, then proudly displayed in your club. A top grade isn't just about the rarest, highest OVR players. There are hidden bonus tags that can increase your grade, like one club that rewards you for including 5 or more teammates. And you'll uncover bonus tags throughout the year, adding them to your glossary as they're discovered. All your sets come together here, our reworked FUT menu representing your club's HQ. This clubhouse environment is decorated with your favorite sets plus your current squad. And sets can be regraded as many times as you'd like throughout the year, improving a set's grade as you grow your club from bronze to gold and beyond.
That's cool.
We're also launching a brand new class of players in FC27, the Hall of FUT. They represent fan favorites from over the years, each with a special place in Ultimate Team history. You'll get a Hall of FUT player pick at launch when you pre-order the Ultimate Plus edition, featuring 5 Ultimate Team legends you can find hidden in this video. And there's new holographic items. They'll light up the walls of your club with unique visuals and a higher score. Special items can drop as holographics, and you'll be able to Evo holographic items without losing their visuals.
Oh,
Like
that's
FUT
cool.
Gallery,
That's
our
cool.
changes to live events, tokens, and season pass are designed to reward you for however you love to play Ultimate Team. Live events will now be available against the AI, ensuring that anyone can enjoy, compete, and earn rewards.
So that means even if you're a
player
bot, you
live
can play?
events will mirror online events. Others will stand alone as custom experiences, and each live event will give you an opportunity to build themed squads and test out different players from your club.
That's
Tokens
sick.
are another
I
big
like that.
part of rewarding you for how you play FUT. We introduced tokens in FC26 to help centralize your progress towards rewards across Ultimate Team.
Cool.
And we're taking that a step forward this year. Tokens will play a major role in campaigns across FC27. And you'll be able to earn tokens in whatever parts of Ultimate Team you enjoy the most. We're also changing how you can earn progress in the Season Pass. Season points are no longer only earned from objectives. Grading a gallery set, completing an SBC, or even just playing a match has the potential to offer SP, giving you so much more control over how you progress your club. Control is also the main theme in competitive gameplay this year, starting with a major change to AI defending. We've taken power away from the AI and given it to you. You'll have a larger tackling, interception, and blocking range when defending manually. And you'll also be able to jockey more responsively. So in a situation like this, you'll win the ball and the AI won't. We've also split corners into 2 phases to give you more control. One to aim your cross and one as the receiver to time your run. You'll be able to trigger new curved underlaps, overlaps, and bending runs across the back line. Elite dribblers will have more control as they ride challenges with new off-balance dribbling, and more fluid 1-2s allow you to maintain momentum and accelerate more responsively after a pass.
Yeah, love that.
We've also continued our work on making sure you keep the ball after a well-timed tackle or interception. And we've heard you regarding playstyles. We've continued to rework.
That's something I want to look at as well after this.
Styles and attributes in FC27.
We'll go back over this, by the way, so if we've missed anything.
Without overshadowing attributes. For even more detail on gameplay in FC27, check out the gameplay deep dive and the pitch notes. On to another big community topic, time. We've completely streamlined SBCs in FC27. The new format is quicker, easier, and gives you more control over which items you exchange. No more tinkering with chemistry or requirements. Now you simply add items to fill this progress bar. And any eligible items will automatically appear so you can complete SBCs without searching your club. A player's score will dictate how much they contribute to these new SBCs. You can choose to exchange a few high-rated players or a bunch of low-rated players, depending on what's best for your club. We're keeping the classic format around as puzzle SBCs, and this new format will allow you to spend less time getting the rewards you want and more time enjoying your Ultimate Team. Evo pathways give you more control over how you upgrade your players. Some Evos will now have several paths that allow you to personalize and specialize with unique visuals, attributes, and playstyle.
You got an ad. We'll go back over it in a minute, Roman.
Preview Evo chains in-game to
we'll go back over it, mates. If you miss anything, it's all right.
Or simply to find out what Evos they'd be eligible for after completing one. It's an exciting year for Ultimate Team, with FUT Gallery, single-player live events, tokens, retuned gameplay, streamlined SBCs, Evo pathways, and more. rewarding you for playing FUT your way. Check out the pitch notes now for even more FUT details, and catch all the info on FC27 in our other deep dives and on social. Pre-order the FC27 Ultimate Plus Edition now to get an international icon in FC27, a new Hall of FUT player pick, up to 10,000 FC points, and
Been
more.
great so far. Yeah, it's been all right, hasn't it? Right, so that's finished, right? Oh yeah, cunt. Bit loud, no?
On the pitch from you. Simply choose any players that meet the requirements, like an all Premier League 11, to complete the set.
No, it's
This
not
isn't an
FC
exchange,
Mobile.
So you'll be able to select any player you've had in FC27, even if they're no longer in your club. Completed sets get graded, then proudly displayed in your club. A top
That's
grade
class. I
isn't
love
just
that.
about the rarest, highest OVR players, plus your current squad video, and is available against the players from your club. Tokens are another player made.
Where was the gameplay thing?
Starting with a major change to AI defending. We've taken power away from the AI and given it to you. You'll have a larger tackling, interception, and blocking range when defending manually.
Love that.
And you'll also be able to jockey more responsibly. So in a situation like this, you'll
Great
win the
tackle.
ball and the AI won't. We've also split corners into 2 phases to give you more control.
Where
One
was
to aim your
the-
cross and one as the receiver to time your run. Maintain momentum after a
So this is what I want to
well-timed
talk
tackle or
about here.
interception.
So, pretty bad for a deep dive. What do you mean, though? What did you want, though? Like, so for me, see this here, right? See how small that circle is compared to this circle. You see how big the circle is there, the user-controlled player? Because it's part of it's new in Ultimate Team. That's why it was put in. It's new in Ultimate Team.
And we've heard you
Right, so this is just like new features, essentially.
and we've heard
You see how briefly this was lit up green because he was going to get the ball, whereas seeing the size of this circle compared to this circle. Nick run the football. I can't believe what he watched. Well, Nick always cries about stuff, so he can continue to keep doing that. Hey, how we doing, G? How are we, mate? It's not marketing deep dive. It's the showcase new stuff. Yeah, true. What did they change SBC for? I'll show you now. It's because it was taking people too long to do.
quicker, easier, and gives you more control over which items you exchange. No more tinkering with chemistry or
There,
requirements.
see how up here we've got a bar. See how up here we've got a bar. Every card you pack now has a rating or like a value, right? This is what I was on about earlier with points. So every card has a points value. Every SBC will have a value. So say, for instance, this here has got 1,000 points. So if you would add, I don't know, Dybala and... I don't know. Add a couple of these players, 2 of these players, you could hit that without having to hand in. So now it's just tokens. No, it's not tokens. So every card you pack has a value for an SBC, right? Yeah, you could also use 100 randoms. So if, say for instance, if every bronze card is worth 1 point and an SBC is 100 points, you could hand in 100 bronzes. What are you doing live? Sunderland are playing. Yeah, it's a pre-season friendly, mate. I'm currently at work, so. Germa Barkler and Thompson, and you're chilling, yeah.
Now you simply add items to fill this progress bar, and any eligible items will
There you
automatically
go.
appear so you can complete SBCs without searching your club. A player's score will dictate how much they contribute to these new SBCs. You can choose to exchange a few high-rated players or a bunch of low-rated players, depending on what's best for your club. We're keeping the classic format around as
Yeah, so they're still going to keep the old format. Exactly, Luke. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to argue in the chat, boys. You know what I mean? We don't have to argue about stuff. Like I say, there's people who I like Nick, right? I like Run the Foot Market, but there is a lot of like negativity about stuff, and I understand people see things differently. But I don't. I want to try and keep it positive, you know. And yeah, everything does revolve around like the potential patches and stuff like that. But I just want to keep it positive around here, you know. I like Nick. I like his content. I know he doesn't like the stuff I've seen. What he said about the deep dives and stuff. I'm trying to stay away from like that type of stuff, you know.
Puzzle
But yeah,
SBCs and this new format.
he cares about if people enjoy grind, and that is not really a thing anymore in this game. What do you mean? Well, how do you mean though, Luke? How do you mean? How do you mean though? Like, because I've grinded this game this year and I've made millions of coins on this game. I think so, Locke, and someone was saying that like a few months ago, but they haven't confirmed it themselves. You don't have to play rivals every week to keep up. I know, but the like, and so in one respect, right? Like, I think it depends on the gameplay, because if you look at the game now, would you prefer to play? I don't know. We'll argue 20 to 30 games to get good packs, or would you prefer to sit and do menu content? Given the current gameplay, because I do think it's gameplay related. Yeah, so was I. I'm not like so. I'm not a gameplay guy, right? I'll do menu content. In the first, was it 6 weeks, chat? First 6 weeks, I played 600 games of this game. 600 games I played in the first 6 weeks. I was loving this game. I was playing so many games. Every day was like a 5-6 hour stream, and we were just playing the game. And that's not normally my content. I was loving it. How we doing, Ronnie, mate? How we doing? And I do want this game to do well, but it depends on what people want, though, right? Some people are menu related, some people are gameplay like heavy, some people like a bit of both. I like a bit of both in there. But it does. That's how the game is supposed to not be able to have a good team only from the web app. I agree. But they've got to find that balance, right? And the biggest mistake they made, which they admitted to and they owned up to when Nate interviewed Jamie, when it was the foot accountant, he interviewed the foot economist, and economist said that it was a huge mistake putting exchanges in the game in the way they did and the time they did, because it showed players that they could do very little to gain the maximum rewards. And that's all people want now. That's all they want. They don't want to do like the long menu grind, because I do premium mixed league upgrades into 80 times 5s, into 84 or 85 times 2s, to then get the fodder to do the big SBCs. That's the way you're supposed to do it. People don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to do that anymore. They want hand in 189 plus to get 51 cards to put into player picks, to get more fodder, to put it back into the exchanges. And it's a lazy way of wanting to play the game. But yeah, sorry, G, I missed your message. Sorry, mate. I'll be honest. I don't believe a fucking word ESA. Haven't been promised all these changes for years. They're a bunch. To be honest, right? I agree, right? Obviously, I'm being positive about the game, G, and I do honestly. It's just more hope than expectation that they keep their word. I know they didn't last year. They ruined it. It's more so um it's more so in hope, to be fair. I agree with you. They do lie every year. The patch that they dropped last year killed the game, and I stopped streaming for months. They dropped that. I ended a stream after 25 minutes, and I didn't stream for a long time after that. But then when I did, it was like an hour or two, and then I never fully committed back to going live again. In what was it, February, March ish this year? The thing is, though, right? That's what a lot of people don't do, Luke. Right? So a lot of people are very quick. Um, I, to be honest, look, and I don't like playing Rush. I've got a lot of packs to open here, mate. I'll be honest. Um, bunch of politicians, yeah. The the problem is, right, is the game started off so well, and then the majority player base, which is the casuals, right? The majority of the player base were like, yeah, we don't want to play this anymore because it's too hard to play. Reddit was getting flooded, the Discord was getting flooded, and we were left with a shit show. Because originally what they promised us we got. They promised us a responsive game, manual defending, we got that. And then people complained about AI defending, saying that they couldn't defend properly, so they patched it, right? Exactly, Luke, and that's the problem, right? And also it's how the feedback is construed as well, right? So say for instance, if you go to EA, your game's shit, but you don't tell them what your issue is, how do you fix that? Do you know what I mean? Like if you go, oh, like player switching doesn't work. What specifically is the problem? Like a fucking like people are very quick to go, oh, it's fucking shit, fix it. How do you fix that? Based on that feedback alone, how do you fix that? The game's shit, fix it. Right, fix what? Like, it's... And obviously I'm not talking like specifically you, but I'm on about like the people in general. The pros are who they should listen to. The casuals like us need to adapt to get better rather than bitch about things. To be honest, right, mate, the first month, first weekend league, I got 13 wins. In the beta, I played for 2 weeks. I lost 4 games in 2 weeks. On the beta, I got 13 wins in the weekend league. I was really enjoying it. Anyone who was about the streams for the beginning of FC26 will know that. I was so happy playing that game. Every single day we jump on, and not a thought about playing menus, not a single thought about menus. I was straight into gameplay. And you know what I was doing? I was grinding the the bounties in Rivals. I was grinding bounties in Rivals. But the problem is, Lorcan, right, is it has to be manual. The game has to be manual. And I'm not saying it has to be fully catered to pros, but a lot of feedback from pros would definitely help shape a good game. Because you can't have... Because they know best about manual stuff, right? You can't ask a player base, what do you want in the game? Because the majority of them want a lot of things done for them, right? Like, pros like Ryan Pessoa are unbelievable people. Yeah, people like Stokes, like players like Stokes, Ryan Pessoa, Harry Hesketh, even. I'm not really good with the pro scene. But yeah, people actually play football, yeah. Like, from what I've seen, and obviously, like I say, you have to wait until the game comes out, whatever. But from what I've seen, they're very adamant about not patching the game, which is not something they did last year. They never mentioned patches, right? They never mentioned patches. They've been asked by every single creator that I've seen about a first patch, and they've all said the same thing. And obviously they're going to have to, but I'm just hoping that they don't patch it, because if they do, like I said the other day, right? I said on Friday, I think, if they patch the game before GTA 6, they're never getting people back after GTA 6. If they patch the game after GTA 6 but before Team of the Year, they're not getting people back for Team of the Year. It's the biggest promo of the year. If they patch the game after Team of the Year, which is when I do think they will do something, that'll be the best sweet spot for them. They've overcome GTA 6. They've getting their biggest promo out the way, and then they do it. I can see it being February, but they can't be stupid enough. That's the thing in my mind as well. The level of stupidity you would have to patch a game before such a big release and a big promo it's not even feasible. And this is why I don't think they're gonna patch it, because you would have to be a fucking idiot to do that, and they're not. And people call EA stupid all the time, but they are probably the smartest, not dumbest because it's a bit far, but they're the smartest people to do what they've done with the game, but they've also made some fucking silly decisions, right? But content creators that play at a high level, yeah. You got the game one, I don't, J, mate. No, I don't watch preseason games. Yeah, and this is why, Luke, I don't think they're going to patch the game. They can't. In my mind, there's no feasible way they patch the game before February. They can't. Like, you just can't. And that's part of my thinking. Because if they do, they've just done themselves in. But obviously, it just is what it is, isn't it, really? Baby, I'm ready to go. I'm going to get some more packs opened. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Yeah, preseason is terrible, mate, yeah. I'm going to get some more packs opened. Can't wait to play the weekly tournaments against the AI. It's going to be great, isn't it? It's going to be great, mate. You got the choice. I think it's so people can play casually as well, Connor. It's part of the... I think it's their little... You know, they were talking about, like, casuals and stuff. I think it's part of the way where, like, so people complain about AI in, like, friendlies and stuff, right? I think it's given people who don't want manual defending in the game another place to play the game. Yeah, thank you very much for the heart. Appreciate that. You know what, right? Obviously, besides the patch and stuff, I like what they've shown us. I do. I do really like it, but obviously, we all know the caveat there, don't we? It's a meaningful version of squad battles, you're not wrong. Right, we get another footies. Best of luck to me. That's going to be a German striker in the Premier League. Voltemada? It's Volta Mackham. We do like Nick Voltemada. Who's that then? Ooh, fair enough. It's going to be really interesting, isn't it? Because one patch could genuinely just ruin the entire thing. It's mental, isn't it? How much is this Gabriel, does anyone know? 800k? It's a fire. Candle started on the rooftop. Shout it out. I didn't jump on the web app to get this these SBCs done. But yeah, like I say, the one thing that we all can agree on is that a lot of the stuff that they've shown us looks very good. However, Yeah, no, I get that, Luke. Yeah, the problem that GTA have, not a problem, but the thing with GTA is GTA won't have multiplayer, right? So it'll be a story mode. And story mode, once you've played it once, you're not going to sit there and replay it again, are you? It will have replayability, but not immediately, right? Yeah, it's the main threat is to 28, not 27. Because when multiplayer comes out, that's when the real fucking pressure starts. Baby, I'm ready to go. Yeah, that's when the real pressure starts. GTA 6 don't have a multiplayer. Not when it gets released there, Jay, mate, no. Not when it gets released, mate, no. It will do after a year or so, but not straight away. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Yeah, sorry, lads, I'm just building some more packs and picks and stuff, alright? And I jump in. Hey, thank you very much for that follow, mate. How we doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just building more packs and picks, lads. Give me a second. Yeah, we can't send that. I'm smacking a hoe. That Royce objective's so such BS. Why? Yeah, I get the hey Connor, how we doing, mate? Well, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok, mate. Yeah, I mean, I've nearly done that Royce thing. I mean, by the time you've done all the objectives that you've got going on at the minute, mate, you'll get that Royce anyway. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so story mode on GTA 6 won't be till next year. Yeah, it's next year that gets we've got a lot of player picks. I just hope they stick to everything that they've built. Right, any chance we get something nice from these? We get Jonathan David, I'll take that. I don't know when GTA 6 multiplayer will come out, mate, I'll be honest. There's Erling Haaland, I'll take that. Right, we get Kubo, we get Mora, and we get Gelson Martins, baller. W pull it is, yeah. That Haaland was massive, mate. Mazraoui, Kante, and Kabasi. Sanchez. We'll take her. Have the really career mode, yeah. Right. Hernandez. We get. I'll take Hernandez. Well, they took they didn't realize last time how big it would be for GTA 5 multiplayer. GTA multiplayer will be released like 2 months after release. Do you think, Ewan? Yeah. Listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. With 3 million coins, chat. Melodramatic fools. Hey, Microsoft, how we doing, mate? We've got loads of packs here. Yeah, we packed Gabriel earlier and we sold him for 800k. And people say you can't grind this game. True. No, people want an easy grind. They don't want to sit there and do League SBCs, mate. They want a very simple one-card exchange, which they're never going to get. And the sooner people realize that, the better. Have you got an order yet? Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did. We've got a Glory Hunters guarantee. Right wing. America. Who's that then? The fun of having to work your ass off for an icon pack. Exactly. Exactly, Luke, yeah. I don't know, Roman. I have no idea, mate. It's Sunday, so we're going to get a new icon upgrade of sorts today, so there is that. Like, running League SBCs is a lot of fun, but people don't like it because it's not instant rewards, you know? It's what I was saying earlier. It's not instant, like, rewards, so they don't want to do it. That's going to be Lionel Messi, right? Lionel Messi and an icon. Didier Drogba. I do like what they've done with the gallery. I will say that. That looks really good. But for a lot of people, whatever, it doesn't matter what EA do, it's never going to be enough, is it? It's never going to be enough. It's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo again. Yeah, that's the holographic card, Luke. You can get signature cards, you can get holographics, and you can also get holographic signatures, which is cool. Did we get a pen mode this week? I don't think so. And this is the thing as well, right? Stuff like pen mode and all these really short matches and stuff feed into what people want. And EA aren't helping themselves by doing that. Because that's what I'm on about, where people want instant, like, they want to get their Evos done really quick. People now don't actually want to play this game. It's mental. They want everything like instantly earnable. No, it wasn't about you specifically, Roman. I'm on about just in general. People, when they play this game, if there's no instant upgrade grind or there's no instant like short match, they don't want to know. I would love to see champs go back to 40 games. I would love to see champs go back to 40 games. That's one way of solving people having multiple accounts, I'll tell you that much. The shorter the games, the more weekend leagues people can fit in. It'll sort that right out. Imagine how much people would have to pay for, like... Imagine how much people would have to pay for, like, what's it called? Them weekend league services. The service accounts and that. Would help if they could fix Companion. What problems are you having, mate? Hey, Ghost, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? I'm alright, yeah. You always get logged out after 1 week. That's by design, so no one hacks your account. That's actually a safety measure they're helping you with there. You watching me on your holiday? Christ. How's your holiday going, mate? Well, yeah. You keep forgetting your password. That's why they'll be logging you out, mate, then. That's going to be Haji Musa. So Haji Musa and is that Gelson Martins? It's not. It's Ansu Fati called. No, exactly, G. That's what I'm saying. People just keep going on as if EA Sports is some, like, clueless company. They know exactly what they're doing. They know full well what they're doing. Everything they do, they know what they're doing as well. Right, it's going to be Politano and a team of the year. Who is going to be the team of the year icon behind him? Who's that? That, Chiram. I'll take that. I'll take that. Is that right, Kareem Ojia? What is that 11 o'clock start again? He got him in team of the year. He's one of the ones that evaded me. One of the very few that evaded me, to be fair. Yeah, 11 champion. On 87 times 20, we do get a foot birthday. Not foot birthday, footies. Been a long day. That's going to be to Keith Chong and Diaby. Is there any cards hiding behind, though? Yeah, it's extremely warm, mate, yeah. Do you think Chelsea signings this season are good? I'll tell you what, Tom. I think Chelsea should be looked into, mate. It's a little bit weird, no? Like, the amount of things Chelsea have got away with. They should have been relegated last season after an investigation, apparently. Right, so that's going to be Nordi Mukiele again. And that is who? Oh, yeah, cool. Epic Games are smarter than EA. I mean, it depends. It depends how you're looking at it, really. They're both extremely smart companies. Right, we get another footies. That's going to be Lionel Messi, is it not? It's going to be Politano. And is that going to be to Keith Chong behind him? We're getting a lot of footies. It is going to be to Keith. Our exchanges out of date. Our exchanges are not coming, Connor. If you're waiting for exchanges, mate, you're going to be waiting a long time. Because they said at the beginning of the game they were never coming out, so... Yeah, we're going to be waiting a while, mate. Sorry about that. Exchange is the biggest mistake ever. That's what they said. That is exactly what they said, yeah. We're going to get some type of icon upgrade tonight, mate. I don't know what it is, though. Right, that's going to be Pogba. And the card behind him is... No idea who that is. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. How was the deep dive? It was alright. The dive weren't that deep, I'll be honest, but it was alright. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I don't even think it's worth making a YouTube video out of, I'll be honest, but... Say no way, yeah. Centre mid, Argentinian Premier League. That's going to be McAllister. McAllister Champions League and no idea. Everything they've said so far, yes, FC27 is worth buying. But obviously, it's that first patch, isn't it? Or one of the first patches that drops. We've always got to be wary of that. But everything they've said so far, yeah, the game looks good. The game does look good so far. You know what it is? It shouldn't be that way, should it? You shouldn't have to be questioning whether, like... A bit mad, isn't it? You get free icon packs. That'd be a cold prediction, that, by the way. How we doing, Alan, mate? Welcome in, lad. You got 99 verts yesterday. I wouldn't buy anyone, mate. I wouldn't buy anyone. Save your coins. Save your coins, mate. I mean, to be honest, Cyprus, last year they never mentioned about patches or anything like that, right? But this year they've actually spoke about patches, and they're saying that they're not going to do that, which you have to take at face value. I don't believe it, but you just got to take their word for it, right? You think 125k for Ultimate Plus is a bit too much? I would disagree. Reason being is that the season pass and the points that you get are worth about 100 quid anyway. 100, 110 quid anyway. And you also get the game. You get an 88 Mbappe. You get one of them new player picks. You get an icon upgrade. Like, you get early access. You know, like, what you get for that money is worth that money. I understand why people do think that it is too much. I get that. But you also, it's not just for the game. You get a lot of stuff with it as well. You know what I mean? Who was your best player? I couldn't tell you, mate. I'll be honest. I'll have a look, though. Yeah. This is the objective team I was using yesterday. Oh, no. I got rid of Lucio. I must have gulagged him in an SBC by accident. Fuck. Yeah, cold. Yeah, season passes, it's 1,000 points a go, so it's 50 quid. 50 quid before you even start locking. You know what I mean? Like, Mukiele scored. Love that. I'll find my actual team. No, 10k points is like 60 to 70 quid. Yeah, so like, yes. Automatically, the monetary stuff you get, like the season pass and the points, is worth the value of what they're asking for, so... Like, just to make it perfectly clear as well, if I wasn't making content in the game, I wouldn't buy that thing, but... That Lampard's very good, by the way. Yeah, if I wasn't making content in the game, I probably wouldn't get the most expensive version, but it helps with content, so... Yeah, if you're on PC, right? Are you watching the Sunderland game? I'm not, mate, no. Yeah, so, you know, if you buy the most expensive one, Cyprus, it means that you're going to get 5 season passes. That's basically, the season passes take you up to Team of the Year. Team of the Year, maybe the month after. And you're going to get 2,000 points every month. And with the limited promos that are coming, they're not going to be bringing out as many promos. The promo teams are going to be smaller. It means you don't have to put money on every month, or you don't have to put money on whenever. I think they already have, Lorcan. They have without doing it, so... if a player has 99 pace, they'll run at 99 pace because they've changed the logic on how animations work. Animations apparently now work to your pace, not the animation. Might save all your points for team of the year. Yeah, I might as well. Who should you take? 97 Neymar, 97 Rafinha. Take Neymar. Neymar, easy, mate. Yeah. So some weeks we'll get no promo on Friday, and we'll get like gameplay objectives and stuff. And I bet you people complain. Because Jota was like a hero in like FIFA. He played a lot of FIFA, so it's more so like a little nod to him. Whereas they're upgrading and downgrading heroes and icons, by the way, so Hazard might get an icon card. I know that they're downgrading some icons to heroes, and some heroes are getting promoted to icons. So they're changing how like what cards are what, which should be quite fun. I'm lying away. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so basically, mate, I think Hazard's getting upgraded to an icon. For first 2K to start, open amazing packs. Personally, think Jota should be. You think Jota should be a Hall of Fame? I would like to. Yeah, I mean, no, exactly, Logan. Yeah, but he's like a Premier League legend, isn't he? One of the best wingers we've ever seen. I did see, however, one of the so Chelsea got investigated, and the Premier League and the FA came together and said that Chelsea signing Hazard had no what was the word, and we'll find it. 1 second. Um there was an investigation into Chelsea, and I saw it the other day. Apparently, Chelsea didn't gain some type of sporting advantage by signing Eden Hazard. No, me neither, G. Me neither. Exactly, yeah. I agree, G. So an offshore account controlled by Roman Abramovich paid 6 million to Eden Hazard's agent, and the club paid 1 million. That was undisclosed. According to both the Premier League and the FA, there was no sporting advantage to a career at Chelsea for Eden Hazard, who did not benefit financially from these payments. The purchase price was 32 million quid. The sale price was 130 million quid. He had 352 appearances, scored 110 goals and 92 assists during his time. He won the Premier League twice, won the FA Cup once, League Cup once, and Europa twice. Right? He did all that, but there was no sporting thingy. But had they not paid those payments, he'd have got to Man United. I don't know if anyone knows that, but yeah, no, it was definitely. I admit, Aiden Hazard's one of my favorite players ever. Right, he was so good. He was so much fun to watch. But to say that there was no sporting advantage to be had is absolutely insane. It's insane. And also, if them like the £7 million worth of payments weren't made, he would have gone to Man United. So there was a sporting. No, but we should care about that though, Luke, because I'm assuming that a lot of people care about what Manchester City have done. And it sets a precedent because if Chelsea, because Chelsea got fined 10 million quid, Chelsea got fined 10 million quid for 74 breaches. Manchester City have 115 breaches. They might just get fined 15 million quid. Fine them 15 million quid and move on, right? By the same precedent. So do we just fine Manchester City 15 million quid and move on? Is that what we're doing? Because that's now 2 or 3 times that Chelsea have negotiated their way out of point deductions and transfer bans. That doesn't matter though, it's still rule breaking. It doesn't matter if you self-report or not. They both broke the rules. They should then be dealt with, because imagine if Newcastle, Villa, Spurs, not Spurs, Newcastle, Villa, all these other clubs who were trying to break into the top 6, right, had done the same thing. They would have been dealt like 15 to 20 point deductions, transfer bans, and stuff like that. The bigger teams absolutely get better, like, preferential treatment. 100% they do. It's not fair. Like, no, exactly, Kareem. Exactly, G. Exactly, mate. I'm not wanting liquidation for these clubs, but I mean, like, you have to be dealt with the same as everybody else. Like, just because you bring in so much money doesn't mean you can then get away with, like, doing that type of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not on. I don't care who you are. Like, so apparently, what I was reading, if Chelsea had been dealt with how they were originally supposed to be dealt with, they would have been relegated. But they negotiated their way around it to mean that they then only get a £10 million fine and a suspended sentence. Like, how is that fair? Newcastle have the richest owners in the world. Yeah, I mean, look at Aston Villa. Not just Newcastle. Look at Aston Villa. They've been in the top 6 3 of the last 4 seasons. And they still had to sell Morgan Rogers to move forward. Even though their owners are filthy rich. For comparison, Newcastle's owners are almost like trillionaires. So when they first came in, if the teams didn't rush together and put new rules in, Newcastle could have bought Mbappe if they wanted. And I know people might laugh saying, oh, Mbappe or whatever, but if you think about it, they've got nearly £1 trillion. They could have paid 250, 300 million quid, whatever it was at the time, to get Mbappe, and they could have paid his wages comfortably. Obviously, Newcastle wouldn't have been the most desirable team, but they could have easily done that deal financially. Easily. And then continue to pay him with the fucking profits. No, I know that. I understand that, Luke, but at the same time, there has to be, like, some type of punishment. Because if you buy a football club, right, and you have never seen that and you didn't know about that, like Todd Bowley, for instance, right? So Todd Bowley bought Chelsea. He believed that Chelsea automatically qualified for the Champions League. He didn't understand that you had to actually physically qualify on the field. He thought you just qualified by right. He didn't know what he was buying. One second, chat. There has to, like, you still have to face repercussions for what happened, whether it's Todd Bowley's fault or not, because the club still broke those rules. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just Chelsea. I'm saying that about any team who breaks rules, right? Any team. It's not just a Chelsea thing. The club broke the rules, so therefore they should have to pay for it, right? You can't just absolve them of any, like, responsibility because they changed owner. Like it matters, you know what I mean? In the same way that if my club broke rules, yeah, it needs, Griezmann, how we doing, mate? It needs to be point deduction and it needs to be transfer ban. Fuck this fine stuff off. Fines should not be a thing. Unless they added an extra zero to the fine. 100 million quid, fair enough. Now we can talk. Victim of your performance. 1 second, chat. I'm trying to get the PC account sorted before 6 p.m. No, exactly, G. Exactly. You've got to, like, instead of relegation, give most FA most of your money. No, to be honest, right? Like, there's got to be very serious sanctions for any team that breaks the rules. Any team. Any team. I don't care who it is. It could be my team. You can't break rules and then negotiate your way out of breaking said rules. That shouldn't be a thing. I don't understand how we've got to this point, though. Like, you should not be able to haggle your way out of these rules. Because then what's the point in having the rules? It's like, what's the point in having rules if the rules don't matter? Do you know what I mean? And again, I'm not picking on Chelsea, but they're the ones who are in the news, right? So the same with City. City have to be dealt with severely. Hey, Ollie, how we doing, mate? Welcome in. Because, like, so for instance, right, there's been a lot of people, every single fan base, right? Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, right? You think of all these fan bases who have been harping on for years about Manchester City, right? You can't want Manchester City to be dealt with severely, and then when your team's broke rules, you can't then want, we'll pay a fine. Because by the same logic, and the amount of charges that Chelsea have paid off, just give City a £15 million fine, we'll move on. We'll all just move on, right? We have to keep the same energy for all teams. Do you know what I mean? we can't just like, how we doing, boss man, mate? We all right? Like I said, we have to be the same with every team. We can't just do it with one or the other. That's my point. I'm just opening packs on the web app. Give me a second. Right, we got 5 SBCs. Are they any good? Can you boys let me know if there's anything good that's come out? Yeah, Chelsea escaped really well, Ollie. Also, you biffed it. 98 Eusebio. Ooh. Biffed it, dickhead. Yeah, to be honest, we got in Thomas Munier, the right back. There's not really that many big outgoings, which I'm happy about. But because there's no big outgoings, we can't really do any ingoings, like incomings, so we're a little bit mudded on that front, mate, I'll be honest. We're a little bit mudded on that. Because we don't have the money, because we came straight, like almost straight up from the championship. We were in League One for a fair few years, and then obviously we went to the championship, and we haven't got the finances or anything like that to compete that well, and so I think we're fucked. So our squad isn't deep enough to actually play in all these tournaments we're in now. So we overachieved massively. It's gonna fuck us. You watching SummerSlam? I did watch it last night. Yeah, I did watch it last night. Yeah, I liked it. There was bits I didn't like, but we'll keep all that for tomorrow. I liked a lot of it, Ollie. I liked a lot of it. There was bits I didn't like. I didn't like the Bella stuff. I love Solo Sikoa. Can you boys remember a little while ago when I was talking about Solo? What he did last night is precisely what I was talking about. Solo Sikoa is money. He's absolute money. You know when he ran the fucking music back and he started yeeting. I was crying. I was in tears. Genuine happiness. Genuine happiness, mate. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I didn't like how they did the Oba match at the end. Partly because it made him indestructible, but I understand why they did it. I just don't like it. Hey, Brad, how we doing, mate? I understand why they did it. I just don't like it. And obviously that had to be the last match because they were tearing the ring apart, so. Yeah, that tombstone was, it was immaculate, wasn't it? I liked how physical the match was. All good, you? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. I am chilling. I liked how physical the match was. Because Brock didn't hold back any of those fucking steel steps, did he? I'm sure I seen fucking Oba's head whip back a few times. Hey, Tally, how we doing? Yeah, the hug at the end was nice. How we doing, Tally? I don't think we have anything new besides the Eusebio. I got that done. So we'll do the PC account tomorrow. You got Morgan and Haaland. Love that, mate. Not long home from the gym. Are you not going to get a gym built at your house, Tally? Is that not the next move, or? Free all my soul. But today we've had a really good day. We packed tradable Gabrielle. Yeah, I'm all right, Tally. I'm good. We got So the reason I wasn't live yesterday, and I don't know how many people were here earlier when I explained it, but so we got this delivered yesterday. It was a part of it was meant to be a hashtag ad. It was meant to be a hashtag ad for YouTube. Oh, it was from Dossier. Dossier. They French, and there's nothing wrong with the product, by the way. This is a me issue. Nothing wrong with the product. Basically, I was supposed to put like a little video together of me like using it, like talking it up, that type of stuff, right? And when I put it on to try it, see what it smelled like and stuff, like it irritated my skin, and so like on my neck and that was all get red and stuff. And then I woke up today, and my eyes a little bit, my eyes a little bit puffy, but I don't know if that had anything to do with it, because this was like yesterday, like early afternoon yesterday, and I didn't have this issue. I woke up this morning when my eye was a little bit puffy. What rate is the Eusebio? 98, mate. But yeah, so it's a me issue. I've emailed them. I've emailed a woman, and I was like, listen, I can't use it. Do you want me to send it back? So it doesn't look like I've accepted a brand deal and just wanted the items, you know what I mean? I've offered to send them back, and because it's just a bit of a. It smells really nice though. It smells really nice. I'm actually gutted I can't use it, to be fair. I'm actually gutted I can't use it. It smells really nice, but you go to David Lloyd. Fair enough. I think that's out of my pay grade. No, Lorcan, I don't know how to explain it to you, mate, but it's fucking banging. It's unreal. I think they're like you know how you get like really expensive like what do you call them? Fragrances. Are we going to call them fragrances? I'm going to act like adults today rather than other things. So yeah, so you get like really expensive like sprays and stuff, right? And they'll not smell very nice. This is like I think it's meant to be like I don't know if it's a cheaper version or like it's supposed to be like a cheaper alternative to premium options or what, but it's really nice, yeah. You be saving for this better round. The design inspired by designer ones, yeah. I think so. I'm not really too sure, to be fair. Biffed it. Dickhead. You know, like part of my like experience sitting in streams is waiting for someone to biff something. Like I've got three monitors. The middle one I play on. The left is where the left is the screen like I'm streaming on, and the right is just a free monitor. So out the corner of my eye, I'll see someone biff something and I'll type something in a chat. If I'm editing, I'll have like no sound on, but I can obviously still see. Yeah. So every now and again, if I type like biff or something like that, but I don't reply, it's because I'm editing and I can't hear, but I can definitely still see. Well, out my right eye anyway. My left eye's a little bit shaky today. I mean, to be honest, I got emailed by Dossier. The woman was like, any chance you can make 3 YouTube videos like promoting the brand? I was like, yeah. The only issue I had was that she wanted me to put it in the first 10 seconds of a YouTube video. And obviously that was just to maximize obviously like viewership, but And I was thinking about it, I was like, how do you think I'm going to put, like, in a FIFA pack opening video, I'm going to put dossier in the first 10 seconds of a fucking pack opening video. How do you think that's going to work then? Wasn't quite sure, to be honest, but. Is what, isn't it? Can I do any more of these SBCs? Can I get some 84 times 10s done? We need these to fucking lift SBC bans. Because this is fucking. What are we doing here, Sports Vancouver, Canada? I'm gulagging some cards here, by the way. Yeah, Haaland can go. Rafinha, nope. Yeah, we've reached the. Right, we'll just get back onto the game now then. Yeah, so we started the stream on 2 million coins. We're now at 3.2. Do the 87 times 8. I've already done a load of packs today, mate. You've missed them, unfortunately. But if you keep your eye out tonight, we will have a video going up. The Eusebio's out, yeah. I mean, I'll have a look, Lorcan, but I'm not too sure, like... I'm not too sure what's going on, to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't get a discount code, mate. I don't think, anyway. She didn't tell me one, so... It's alright, mate. You don't have to apologise. You don't have to apologise, good sir. Right, we'll open the rest of these 85 times 2s. Oh, Tally, you've biffed it again. Oh, no. Oh, what's this? I think I could be harder. This is going to be a Manchester City card. Cornerstones. Any chance? Oh. You're in the middle of something. It's not a dictionary. I know that for a fact. You got to win the wild card, chat. You got to win the wild card. He had packed. You got to pack them 3 times. Go on, lad. He's having a mare. Yeah. Oh, by the way, chat. Another public service announcement for a drink. It's Raspberry Ripple Pepsi Max. Raspberry Ripple Pepsi Max. Mate, it tastes... Best way I can describe it, I don't know if you would also share the same experience, Lorcan. Do you think it tastes like, you know, when you get ice cream off the ice cream man, right? And he puts the sauce on, the strawberry sauce, I think it is. Or the raspberry sauce, whatever it's called. I don't really want to say what it's called around here. Because it sounds like a racial slur. But it's not. So I'm just going to stay clear. Mate, Pepsi Max is so good. The strawberry one, really nice. The Raspberry Ripple one, lovely. The lime one's nice, yeah. You know what I mean, though, Ollie, yeah? Because it makes, yeah. I need to stop rubbing my eye. Ow. Dear me. Ba, 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 ba. I'll message you later, Lorcan. I'll message you later, mate. It's the problem is, right? It's one of those things that's completely innocent, but you know the out of context clips that I love doing. I'd be the victim of my own fucking entertainment because I'd be getting clipped and shipped, mate. So we're just not going to do that. Do you have the Xbox app? I don't, mate. No, unfortunately. I would be the victim of my own game. So. So I'm denying you all of a clip. It's more so denying you all of cancelling me, really. I'll be honest. Who do you want to pack the most? Who do I want to pack the most? Sabrina Carpenter. Next question. Next question. You know what it is? Sydney Sweeney uses her Instagram like a normal person, and it's confusing. Hey, Huss, how we doing, mate? You alright? How are we doing, mate? No, exactly, Logan, yeah. Which is the confusing part. Not too shabby, how are you? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. I am chilling. It's just weird seeing celebrities use social media like normal people. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. Yeah, like us normal folk, yeah. Has anyone seen the what's it called? The fucking 1 second chat. Tony Day thing. He posted a picture of him on the fireside, put his arm on the fireplace. Has anyone seen the comment section of that? Has anyone seen the comment section? Oh, well, I tell you what, because it's funny, I'll show you. It's got like nearly 12 million views or something. Where is it? I'll find it first. He only posted it the other day. Do something to us. Talk, go to us. Right, so he posted it. It's had 11.5 million. 11.5 million fucking views, right? Here we go. Right. We are live on X, by the way. First picture. Some of these we might have to fucking scroll past, right? Some of these we might have to get a move on. Some of these we might have to get a move on. We got that one. We've got this one. As you boys know what that is. Yes, it is Huss. Yes, it is Huss. That's him in Only Fools and Horses. That is, well, we can't talk about him. That's Margaret Thatcher. We can't talk about the guy in the suit. We can't talk about the guy in the suit there. He's in fancy dress. He's in fancy dress. You thought it was the Queen? Yeah, all right. That's Charlie Kirk. That is Charlie Kirk. That is the man doing the splits. Coronation Street. As you boys know. Yeah. Well, I don't have to tell you who that is, but has the For You page been made streamer friendly? No. No. That's him with Ronnie Pickering, as you boys know. That's him with Ronnie Pickering. That's Craig David from Bo Selector with Arquez. That's him with Raul Moat. Yeah, we'll see that one very soon, Lorcan, I think, mate. That's him with the guy who had that island. The quicker we get past, the better. That's Arnis Slot. That's them lads who posted a few years ago when they're on holiday. Yeah, that one. That one, Lorcan, yeah. That's him. That's him with a couple of seagulls there. Oh, one seagull, sorry. Decision, no girlfriend. True. That's him inside the fireplace. I don't know what happened there, but... He's got loads of girlfriends. This one's a bit keen, but we'll get past that one. But that's him in a Man United shirt, the little man. All the way down there. We can't scroll up because, well... Can we get Tony Day unlocked in? I hope so, mate. Where's the Maddie one? It'll be coming up soon, mate. Oh, dear. Get past that. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Ristorante, Pizza, and McKean microchips. Yep. That's him as Gary Neville. That's quite interesting. That's him as Gary Neville there. Yep. That's him in DX. Oh. I love that. He's even doing the thing there, you know, where you look and you get punched. That's a big plate of mashed potato, beans with a little bit of butter on top there. That's him on the front cover of FC27. It does look nice, Ollie, yeah. Oh. I love the internet, you know. I love the internet. That's with him and Madeleine McCann. That's him and Maddie McCann. Roy Cropper. Oh. I need to stop rubbing my eyes. Fuck me. Yeah. So we got Roy Cropper. That's him from Bo Selector again, I think. That's what's it called? Ibiza King thing. What's he called? Ibiza. The Ibiza final boss, yeah. Stephen Hawking, he stuck the wheels off his wheelchair. Oh, he's bricked his wheelchair. Oh dear. He's got Messi and Ronaldo there. He's got Mr. Bean. He's being hugged by Charlie Kirk with loads of McDonald's in the background. Who needs a clamp when you got bricks? True. All right. That Rolf Harris. Oh dear. Oh, Tony. Tony. I'm getting the word. He's even got his helmet on. Oh, he's got a helmet on and elbow pads. Who needs comedians when you can just look at Twitter? Yeah. Is that a Nat Phillips jersey? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That's racism. They've done it again. I do think, though, it is weird putting kids in AI. I do think that's weird. That's him in an Everton kit. The one with Raul Mort was the best, true. Phil Mitchell. Anyone remember that meme? Yeah, he's buzzing about it. It's really good. Obviously, people are creative, but some people do take it too far. That's him and Tinky Winky, I think. Looks real, doesn't it? That meme format must Teletubbies, yeah. That's him and Crouch. Bit shit, but don't know who that is. Nope. Isn't it mad how real some of these look? Ronnie Pickering. Oh dear, oh dear. That's a Leeds kit. Isn't that fucking Michael Barrymore? He's getting a hug off Michael Barrymore with armbands and fucking. He's got. Oh. He's got his fucking what they called on. His eye thingies. Got what they called. Gollum. Man United kit. Is that Gary Glitter? Oh. That's him and the Queen. That's him and the Queen there. Good God. Oh. Mr. Tumble. Isn't Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory got yet? He's hugging Crouch's leg. Greg's cold. Oh dear. Oh mate. Oh, that's from Titanic. What the fuck? Alan Carr with an air fryer. Oh. That's probably the most random one here. Alan Carr with a fucking air fryer. Live, laugh, lean on the Fredo. Ultimate Warrior. What the fuck? The Ultimate Warrior. The high press has arrived. Ooh. Oh dear, oh dear. That's pretty sad. Oh. Is that fucking, what's he called? He's got Ty. It's him and Ty. Oh. You know what's mad? Is it looks almost real. Almost real. That's him on the front of FC 27. That's him in Oasis. Oh dear, oh dear. Suarez biting him there. That's him on the front of GTA 6. That's him as Santa. Oh dear. That's him and Gary Neville. That's him coming out the job centre. That one's fucking horrendous. That's him and Mr. Blobby. That's him and Kim Jong-un. I think it's best we leave it here, to be honest. I think it's best we leave it there. Yeah, well, I'll show you the last one. But yeah, that kept me entertained for ages the other day. Yeah, that kept me entertained ages. Honestly, Tony Day's social media is so funny. So funny. You either see people who absolutely detest him arguing with other people in his comment section, and it just helps you realize that they've got nothing else going on. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. If your biggest problem in life is how much Tony Day spends on FIFA, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. He's entertaining. Like, if you don't find him entertaining, that's absolutely fine. He is not for everyone. But the hate that he gets, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream there because, well, my eye hurts for one. He's way overheated. He is, and it's representative of people being jealous of the position he's in. Maybe not like jealous of him, but the position he's in to play games all day. Do you know what I mean? Like, right, chat. I am gonna end the stream there. A lot of them don't understand how this thing works. I had to explain it to someone the other day who was in the TikTok. They didn't know he made money because they basically thought he was spending his own money on points just to spend money on points. I had to explain to someone that he's investing in his money into points so then he can make content on those points, which means he would then make money on them videos. Like, it's an investment, and it's crazy how some people don't understand that. But yeah, I will be ending the TikTok live. Thank you very much for today. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Right, that's that done. Oh, he biffed it. He biffed it. Yeah, biffed it. Biffed it. Biffed it. Right, who's live? Ba 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 ba. Biffed it. Biffed it. Dickhead. Dickhead. Right. Tony Day's still live. Fair enough. You know what?
Tunnel. That's a one of one tunnel, no?
Oh. We haven't raided him in a while. Where'd it go? Slash. Ow. That hurt. It didn't even hurt. Right. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for today. I will catch you boys. Hey, how we doing, George? Sorry, mate. You got here and we're raiding out. I apologise, mate. I will catch you lads tomorrow. It'll be early afternoon tomorrow, I think. I'm planning on going live early. And then, yeah. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Make sure you show the lad some support when you get there. Bye-bye now. Thank you very much for the support today as well.
Past and present means we've now cut down 35 minutes from content, not played the first